Hey guys, Willie James here from DreamHouse Musiq, and in today's video we're going to learn gospel piano in 15 minutes. This video is for beginners to help break down the barriers that it's hard. With a few simple things you can start learning. So here we go. All right, the first step is to learn the keyboard. Okay, on a full keyboard there's 88 black and white keys. Now, to find our way around the keyboard, we use the black keys. We use them as landmarks to find our way. And here's why. The black keys are organized in groups of 2 and 3, all the way up and down the keyboard. So here's the groups of 2. Group of 2 here, 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 all the way up and down groups of 2. They are also organized in groups of 3, as you can see here. All right, group of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, now that we got the patterns of the black keys, we can learn our first 2 notes. Okay, the first note we're going to learn is C. Now, to find C on the keyboard, we just look at the 2 black notes that are paired together and go to the left, and there is a C. Okay, and that repeats up and down the keyboard as well. So you can take your thumb and play all the C's. So here's middle C here. This is called middle C because it's in the middle. And here's the rest of the C's going up. Okay, there's also C's going down. You can use your pinky, play all the C's going down the keyboard. Down here, and down here. Okay, we've identified all the C's. The next note we're going to learn is F. Okay, and that's because beside any group of 3 black notes is an F. So you could use your thumb here and you could play F. Okay, so there's an F here, an F here, an F here, an F here. Beside the group of 3 black notes, you can use your pinky for down here. There's an F here, an F here, and an F here. Okay, now what about the rest of the notes? Well, we got to learn the musical alphabet. Very similar to your ABCs, which you already know. But we're going to start from C and learn the musical alphabet on the piano. So we start from C and we go up the alphabet. So C, D, E, F, G. Nope, there's no H. All right, we start over at A. Okay, A, B, C. So that's how we name the notes on the piano. Okay, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, so basically the keyboard is organized repeating from C to C. Okay, it's the easiest way to learn the piano, especially for the white notes. So we got C to C here, C to C here, C to C here, C to C here, and down here as well. All right, the next thing we got to learn is hand positions. Okay, we're going to learn 4 to start. Okay, so the first we're going to learn is C position. So what you do for C position is you take your thumb, put it over C. We're not playing quite yet. We're just resting our fingers on the notes to get in position. So thumb on C, and then the rest of your fingers from 1 to 5 on the rest of the notes. So over C, D, E, F, and G, resting like so. This is called C position. Okay, so you just want to get used to that. All right, and also you could play the notes from C going up, C, D, E, F, G, just to get used to playing. Okay, now as a beginner, your fingers may be a little weak and they may not follow your brain, but after some exercise, just going up, right, your fingers over time will get stronger. Okay, so that's C position. Next position we're going to learn is what's called F position. Okay, so F position, take your thumb on F and do the same thing. The rest of the fingers just follow suit. Okay, and then you could play the notes in F position, just going up, and just repeat that. Again, as a beginner, this might be a little tricky, but all right, fingers curved. Okay, relaxed. That's our second position. Okay, F position. Third position is G position. You guessed it. You take your thumb and put it on G, and the rest of your fingers follow suit on the rest of the notes. So you got G, A, B, C, D. Okay, so that's G position. All right, next position is A position. Okay, thumb on A, and the rest of the fingers follow suit. Okay, and you could play. So in each of these positions, you could just play up the scale and repeat this as much as you need to put memory in your fingers, right? To get your fingers strong. All right, the next thing we gotta learn is chords. Okay, a chord is simply when multiple notes are played at the same time. Now, as a beginner, we're gonna learn two types of chords. That's the major chord and the minor chord. All right, so let's get back to our positions and learn these chords. Okay, so our first chord is gonna be the C major chord. So let's take our thumb, put it on C because we're gonna go to C position. And to play notes in the C major chord, we're going to use a formula called the 4-3 formula. What does that mean? Okay, so you play C, okay, to get the first note, which is our root note. Then we count up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us a second note, which is E in this case. And you can play it with your third finger. So thumb on C, third finger on E. Now to get the next note in the chord, we count up 3. 1, 2, 3. So the 4-3 formula gives us a major chord. The next chord we're going to learn is F major. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into F position and put our thumb on F. Okay, we're going to use the 4-3 formula to find the notes in the F major chord. So thumb on F, count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then count up 3. 1, 2, 3. That's F major. Now as a beginner, this might be a little bit tricky, but you know, just practice over time, a few minutes a day, to get your fingers strong, okay, and to memorize the chord. Next chord, G major. So you take your thumb, put on G, G position, thumb on G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, because we're playing G major. Okay, so that's G major. Next chord we're gonna learn is now a minor chord. Here's how a minor chord is different. So A minor, we're gonna put our thumb on A, okay. We're going to reverse the formula. So now it's 3, 4. All right. So start on A, then count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Lands us on C, then count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we have A minor. So now we have our 4 chords: C major, F major, G major, and A minor. Let's get back to the first chord, which is C major. Okay. C, E, G. So finger 1, which is thumb on C, third finger on E, fifth finger on G, like so. For the notes to play in the left hand, simply repeat the bottom note, which is C in the chord, and the top note, which is G. So we're going to repeat it what's called an octave lower, which is the next note down. So C is here. So the next C beside the 2 black notes is here. So we play this C. We call that an octave lower. Okay. For the next note to play in the left hand, we're going to repeat the G an octave lower here with our thumb. So you got C and G. Finger 1 and 5 in your left hand, like so. Again, as a beginner, it will be tricky at first, but with practice, you'll get it. Okay, so our full chord, both hands, is like this. C major. Okay, now we're going to put a little chord progression together. The next chord we're going to do is G. Okay, so thumb on G in the right hand, third on B, pinky on D, like so. G major. Again, for the left hand, repeat the bottom note G, and then repeat the top note, which is D, like so. Okay. The next chord in the progression is A minor. Okay, so take your right hand, thumb on A. Remember the formula for minor chords: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. What notes to play in the left hand? Same thing. Repeat the A down here in your pinky, the top note, which is E, down here. So you have A minor, like so. Okay, and our last chord that we learned was F major. So take your thumb, put it on F. Right, this is F major now. So major chord formula is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Boom, F major. Same thing with the left hand. Repeat the F with our pinky and the C with our thumb. So we get like this. So we have our 4 chords: C major, G major, A minor, and F major. Okay, that's called a chord progression. It's simply a sequence of chords. Now, what songs can we play? Well, you know them. They're simple. Here we go. Here's the first song. Here I am to worship. That's C major. Here I am to bow down. That's G major. Here I am to say that. That's A minor. You're my God. F major. All right, pardon my singing, it's not the greatest, but you've learned your first gospel piano song with these 4 chords. Very simple. So here we go. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. Okay, or what about this song? I give myself away. Right, you know that song. I give myself away so you can use me. Again, forgive my singing, but we got a second song right there. All right, here's one more for you with these 4 chords, right? My God is awesome. He can move mountains, keep me in the valley, hide me from the rain. Forgive my singing, it's awful, but you get the point. Now, there's tons of other songs you can learn with those 4 chords. All right, so hopefully you found that helpful. Want to learn how to play even more gospel chords without theory overwhelm? Simply download the Top 7 Beginner Gospel Chords PDF by clicking the link in the description. You'll learn about the top 7 must-know gospel chords and how to use them in gospel songs you already know. Again, to get access, hit that link below, and I'll see you on the inside.